What's up, Cancers? Thank you for joining me for your reading. I hope that you all are well. I will not be before you long. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I'm sleepy. I want a nap. But I had set the intention to do your reading today, and so I'm going to do your reading today. And when I finish, I'm going to take me a nap. As a matter of fact, I already pulled some of the cards so that I can all get a feel for the energy, and then I'm going to clarify it with the Priestess of the Light Oracle. But baby, let me tell y'all, I don't think I've ever done a reading that has so blatantly expressed drastic change as I have in this reading. So I started with the tarot, right? And first card out was the Death card. Now, if you are familiar with tarot, or if you've been watching and hanging in there with me for a while, then you know that death does not, in the tarot, does not represent most times a physical death. It's about an end of a cycle for you, or a drastic change in some way in your life. Change, transformation, even a rebirth, like going through something where you come out on the other side of it a totally different person, or you just drastically change in some way at your core. That is the Death card. So you got this death angel riding in and waving this flag because some shit about to change. And if that ain't enough, the two cards that came after it are very symbolic of change, represented by the number 10. You have the 10 of Wands, with this guy carrying all of these wands. He's working hard, he's overwhelmed, he's burdened, he has a lot of responsibility. And this is very possibly the change that is taking place because someone is taking on responsibility. Someone is speaking up about some burden that they're carrying. So either you or somebody that knows you feel like maybe they wronged you in some way, or they holding something back from you, and it's getting heavy. It's heavy on them. It's too heavy, or it's something that's too heavy to carry. But after that, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now with the 10 of Wands, he can't hold no more. He about to drop all this shit in just a matter of time because it's too much. But it's leading to the 10 of Pentacles: longevity, commitment, legacy, long-term stability, abundance. You, in the 10 of Pentacles, you have an older gentleman, a granddaddy, an emperor, and he's watching a young couple out in the field, let's say, and there's two dogs there, and then he has his 10 pentacles, because this is like retirement. You know what I'm saying? This is being at a point in life where you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And if you're not at that point, this is the mindset that you have when you are intentional about getting to that point, having longevity, building a legacy. And if that is the responsibility that somebody is taking on, they coming in to announce that with a romantic offer, with the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is not always the most committal energy in the tarot, but in this reading it is, because it is coupled with the 10 of Pentacles. So he coming forward on his horse like a knight in shining armor, ready to make a romantic offer, and also ready to work on building this long-term stability with this 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this may not be a love relationship. It may be a career move, partnership, or some sort that fulfills you emotionally. That is possible. But for many of you, this is the love connection. And I don't know when I became the love reader all of a sudden, but whatever, we just gonna go with it because I'm just the messenger, okay? But after that, with this Knight of Cups, this emotional expression or this romantic offer is, oh damn, oh damn. I didn't even see one of these cards. We're gonna get to that in a minute. It was hiding behind another card. So you got, remember, we got all this death energy, all this change energy, end of cycle energy. And then the 2 5s that you got that represent change. For some, maybe even a little conflict and chaos and upheaval. You got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So there's some regret and resentment here, maybe even some grief, some still focusing on the past or some past, some aspect of the past that has been affecting the relationship. And then you have this drama of the 5 of Swords. So someone wants to express what has been keeping you apart all of this time, or what they feel or have felt is a hindrance in this connection, or could be a hindrance in the connection. They want to express possibly their fears and their resentments and their regrets about the connection. And if you're on the receiving end of this, you're needing to lend that listening ear and be compassionate to what it is that they have to express to you, because they have gone through some shit in order to get the courage to come forward and say what it is that they need to say. But they're able to do it because they want to move toward calmer waters with you. They want to have inner peace of mind, and just move toward a more stable and peaceful situation with you with this 6 of Swords. As you can see, this man here is steering a boat with a woman and a child toward safer waters, toward somewhere over off in the distance. For some of you, this may even include travel or an invitation to travel over water, because they now want, oh my goodness, to walk in their truth. I saw, and I'm gonna post it, I saw a it was like a decorative tire on the back of somebody's car, but it said living in my truth. And I don't know why, for some reason that really stuck out to me as a synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I live in my truth. So I don't know if that was a message from somebody or a reminder to me, but it just stuck out to me, and I took a picture of it. I was at the light. But this is communicating and living in your truth, knowing what the truth is, having clarity, being able to move forward with clarity. You got this 6 of Swords, which is the card that I did not see because it was behind the 5 of Swords. So you literally had these 3 sword cards, one after the other. So it's like there's going to have to be an attitude of winning at all costs, doing something regardless of how other people feel about it. Like, this is what I'm deciding to do, and fuck who don't like it, type of thing. Because as you can see here, this man here got 1, 2, 3 swords, and these 2 people here, they done dropped their sword and they walking off. They done gave up, because bruh here is relentless, and he got a smirk on his face. So you got that energy, which leads to this more peaceful energy of moving toward calmer waters. Baby, the way that cat just jumped off of my goddamn gate. Baby, what is wrong with y'all? Drama. Drama. I know y'all heard that. That cat jumped off that gate like he was in danger. And it's another one that's over there. He calm, cool, and collected, and then went the other way. Anyway, I don't know if that may mean something for y'all, but it's entertaining to me. But you got these 2 energies here with the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, which gives you 11, which breaks down to a 2. So that's a 2 of Swords. So this may have been the energy. This is the energy of being at a crossroads. having to choose to be in this energy in order to get to that energy. You got to make a move. You can't stay in the position that you're in, because either way you're going to cause conflict. So are you going to do the thing that's best for you and have conflict within with other people or another person, or are you going to do what's best for them and then have conflict within yourself? This Six of Swords saying that you're doing what's best for you, moving yourself towards a more peaceful energy, and you're dedicated and committed to having peace within yourself and living in your truth. This literally gives you 3 swords. This is a situation that could possibly be very heartbreaking or triggering some heartbreak, some past heartbreak. But it's what needs to be done in order to complete this death cycle, in order to complete or as part of this transformation. You're becoming a whole new person. This is part of the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You went in as a caterpillar. You went in solitude. You melted away a lot of, just saw 11:11. You melted away a lot of the things that no longer serve you. You've developed slowly over time in a dark place. You've grown, and now you're ready to come out of the cocoon, and your wings are wet, and now you got to learn how to fly. And in order to do that, it's going to piss some people off. Your decisions, your desires, everybody ain't going to like the moves that you're about to make, but you got to live in your truth. You got to be honest about what you want, who you want, where you want to be, what you want to do, what you're interested in, what you believe. It's part of the journey. At the top of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups being very symbolic of self-love, having enough love within yourself as a result of your connection with the Most High, that your cup runneth over and you're ready to allow others to benefit from your overflow. Here you have this cup with the divine's hand reaching out from the sky, and from this cup is a fountain, but the water keeps cycling back into this cup. It's never empty. It's always full, because there's equal give and take. There's that love for self, and then there's that love you give to others, which comes back to you, and it's all made possible via your connection with the divine, because you have to always make sure that your cup is full before you go doing what's in the best interest of others or giving to others. You cannot give from a half empty cup, and especially not an empty cup. And a lot of us, because we've been taught that in order to be a child of God, in order to be Christ-like, we got to give people the shirt off our back because they're freezing, and then we supposed to freeze. What about your back? What about you getting frostbitten? You got to make sure you straight first. You got to put your gas mask on first. And so with this Ace of Cups, when you are in that type of energy, you can then extend love to others and enter into healthy love connections. So this is aces are all about beginnings. You got a death energy here, which is telling you about an ending. You got this 10 of Wands and this 10 of Pentacles, which speaks to the end of the culmination of a cycle. And then you got your ace, your new beginning, because every time there is an ending, there is a new beginning. That's just how cycles work. So you got the Ace of Cups, but it's leading to what's at the bottom of the deck, which is the Tower. Sudden change and upheaval, tearing down faulty foundations, things that were built on lies and untruths, and revealing the truth. So this is very much an energy of, say you have a connection and y'all cool or y'all friends, and you've been holding on to something that you've been pissed off at them about for a long time, but you just swept it under the rug, and then that's that faulty foundation, because everything y'all do moving forward is based on a lie. When you ain't honest about how you feel, if they ain't honest about how they feel, the everything that happens in the relationship from there on is built on that lie. And therefore, the tower that's being built, it can't stand. It can't stand when the winds blow and lightning strikes. because the foundation isn't strong. It's not built on truth. There's so much of our lives, especially as it relates to our relationships, that have, as a result of societal conditioning and emotional immaturity and inner child wounds and generational wounds, ancestral healing that needs to take place, that have been built on weak foundations. But we breaking that shit down like a fraction. Because as you can see in this card, lightning has struck this tower that has been built on a faulty foundation, and you got two people who decided to jump because they was like, I'm not going down with the tower. I'd rather take a leap of faith and hope for the best. I could start over and build a new tower if I jump, but if I stay in here, my chances of living are doomed. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely an energy of rebirth, and I actually, then underneath that you got the Wheel of Fortune. Come on now, your life about to completely change, yo. Your fortune is about to change. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and it's spinning on your behalf and in a positive direction. So I clarified with the love letter speaking our truth oracle deck. And what we got was a love like ours happens once in a lifetime. That's that Knight of Cups energy. That's that romantic expression. That's even that Ace of Swords, that truth, right? But the thing that had to change, one of the towers that had to fall, or even the the burden that this individual was carrying, was this feeling of unworthiness. I feel unworthy of your love. Someone feeling like they don't measure up to you, or you feeling like you don't measure up to someone. And that's the burden that has gotten so heavy that it can no longer be carried in order for this connection to move forward. And sometimes with the ones, they represent passion. So this could very well be somebody who feels so passionately, and it's about you, or you feeling passionate about that person, and that passion is growing, like it's spreading like wildfire, and you can't hold it. And apparently you're not supposed to, because a love like y'all's only happens once in a lifetime. You gonna let that go to waste? You gonna let your ships sail by you because you too busy worried about what other people thinking or gonna say, or how you feel responsible to somebody else? You got to fill your cup, fill your own cup. And at the bottom of the deck, you give me butterflies. And the energy that I'm getting from this is somebody who's nervous about a coming forward, or about a leap of faith, about jumping from the tower, but doing the shit anyway, because they feel like their quality of life depends on it. They feel like living in their truth depends on them feeling the butterflies, feeling the fear, and doing the thing anyway. I'm gonna clarify this with the Priestess of the Light, and then we're gonna close this on out. It done got windy out here. You have my heart. The wind just literally blew the car over on the other cars. You have my heart. Love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. That's that death card, that transformation, transforming how you experience love, how you express love, how you feel and see and view love. Someone coming along and assisting with or influencing your emotions so that it changes the core of your being, and it challenges you to step out and do what's best for you, opposed to trying to toe the line or do what you feel is morally correct to please others. Because you can't forget, we got that Six of Swords. That's moving towards your peace. So that means you don't do it, you ain't gonna have no peace. Spirit, please clarify this message for the Cancer Collective. at this time. I hope that this really encourages someone to do what's best for themselves, especially as it relates to love. And that Ace of Cups being clarified here by the number 12, touching earth, planting something new. This is something new being started in your physical 3D reality. Having that courage to plant the seed to turn that Ace of Cups into, I got so many cards out here now, it's ridiculous. The Ten of Pentacles. Granddaddy watching the kids, you know what I'm saying, and the two dogs. And it's a grandbaby. It's a grandbaby in here too. Right there. Longevity. Big dad. Paw. You don't just get to that overnight. You gotta actually ground what it is that you want. You have to wake up every day and do things in the physical, dedicated and be dedicated and committed to family and your love connection, and to get to this point, to enjoy this type of a view or feeling that this man has, this pride that he's sitting there with because of his hard work, labor, wisdom, knowledge, courage, how it has flourished into a beautiful family that can share in the fruits of his labor. But you got to start somewhere by planting something new. What I tell y'all? Courage, strength, fierceness, family. You turning into a whole lion out here in these streets. And baby, you know we love a lion. This may be significant to the Leo reading, which is represented by the lion in the zodiac in astrology. But whatever the case, tap into your lion animal totem energy. A lion is courageous. I'm going to read the message of courage. And we got another, and it's represented by the number 2. That's partnership, baby. That's partnership. You got touching earth represented by the number 12, right? And then you got idyllic times, the garden, paradise. There go that owl we've been seeing right here. Then you got a butterfly representing the transformation, that death energy, that significant change. And it's represented by the number 48, which breaks down to a 12. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone in order to create your own personal garden. To be the gardener and the garden. To create your own personal paradise. I don't know if I want to read idyllic times or courage now. I ain't going to read both. Damn, James. Because I want to, but I don't want the video long as hell. Let's see. The lion looks ahead to the time before him with a tranquil courage, ready for anything. That's that 5 of swords energy. Win, lose, or draw, my G. Ready for whatever. He reveals that an important event is on the horizon for you. A situation may require that you summon up your courage and perhaps even take a few risks. The lion is known as the king of beasts because of his mighty roar and regality. This situation facing you may involve direct action or strong communication of some sort. That's that Ace of Swords communication. You must have the courage to express your truth and make your desires known, and to take action on your own behalf, no matter what or whom you're dealing with. Didn't I just say that? Now my eye burning. I said that, yo. The word courage comes from the French word for heart. This card is telling you that even if you have felt uncertain or frightened in the past, you now have the strength of heart to face your life with self-actualized clarity. Big Ace of Swords energy. And we got 2 aces out here. Big new beginnings. And they are based on clarity and truth. The clarity and truth that you need to build stronger foundations. Once that tower come down, you got everything you need in your power and possession to create strong towers that last you a lifetime. Everything you need to create your 10 of pentacles and your 10 of cups. It says you now have the strength of heart to face your life with self-actualized clarity. I don't know what sex got to do with this, but I sure said it. Whether it's regarding a relationship or a situation at work or at home, the action you engage in or expression of your truth now will be blessed by the purity of your own divine heart. The lion is a social animal that lives in family groups. So on a practical level, this card may be sending a message regarding that experience. You may need to care for a family member or encourage them to take greater care of themselves. A new member of the family may also be coming your way. And there's an affirmation that comes with this. It says, I bring the courage of my soul to all the issues of my life. I stand in my true power now and always. Stand in your true power now and always. Always give yourself the love that you seek from others. And until you can do that, do not extend your love to others, because you are giving them what you need to be giving to yourself. But once you know you are in a place where you are loving on yourself, you're more intentional about loving on yourself, then you can connect with someone. And this looks like connecting with somebody and not just a fling, but like putting forth that effort for something long term and stable and strong. So I love this for y'all. I am curious to see what's at the top and bottom of the deck, but I'm gonna go ahead and read idyllic times, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what's at the top and the bottom of the deck, and then I'm gonna take my nap. So this is good. An owl blesses the priestess of the garden, and she holds a butterfly in her hands. This portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. 6 of Swords. It may be an unexpected blessing or the long-awaited result of extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through the process of metamorphosis. Oh my God, didn't we just talk about that? As a caterpillar changes through an internal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. That's this death. In time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in its migration. Similarly, the hardships that you've gone through have brought you great value and inner strength, transforming your life and carrying you to a new reality of pleasant experiences and peaceful surroundings. I gotta get more organized, Lord. 6 of Swords. No, that's the 5. That's that relentlessness. That fuck who don't like it. This is the moving toward peace after you've gone through such turmoil and strife. It says, so get ready for the idyllic times ahead. Let yourself relax and appreciate the peace and beauty coming to your life. On a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling an upcoming trip. I told y'all, this could be some travel for y'all, and it's well deserved, and it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be like Hangover, you know what I'm saying, or one of those travel movies where it's complete chaos. This is paradise. This is peace. This is enjoyment. This is fun. This is pleasure. You know what I'm saying? This is sunshine and blue skies and white sandy beaches, or whatever peace looks like for you, because that's my purpose. But who knows? Y'all might like going to the woods or the mountains or whatever, which is cool too. But whatever it is, it's paradise as you would have it. So it says, on a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling an upcoming trip or even a move to a picturesque and lush environment, one that may seem like a paradise to you. Because paradise for everybody, it looks different. Your paradise don't have to look like what somebody else's paradise is. This bodes well for your energy and your future. Even if you can't go on vacation or make a move now, you can still create idols of peace and happiness in your daily life. Surround yourself with the beauty of nature, the trees, flowers, birds, and animals that are ever present blessings from the universe. Know that every moment you stop to relax and appreciate your natural world, you bring an idyllic time to your life. After all, paradise is always there, should you choose to experience it. You're definitely making a choice. And the choice that you're making is so transformative that it is changing your entire life, especially your emotional health. For some of you, like I said, it's a big change in your love life. But for others, it's a big change in how you enjoy the work that you do, your emotional connection to the work that you do. And the affirmation for this one is, I open my life to experiencing the wonders of nature all around me. Beauty and peace fill my life in many delightful ways. And this is on page 123, which 123 is very symbolic of moving forward and also simplifying your life. So getting rid of things that no longer serve you, excess baggage, and so that you can move forward lighter. At the top of the deck, we have River of Blessings. Releasing constraints, simplifying your life, getting rid of those constraints and the things that keep you limited and bound, the things that keep you incarcerated and stuck and immobile. You're going to be able to move around lighter, freer, happier. Bottom of the deck. That was the top of the deck. And this connection, this travel that you're being led to do, this decision that you're being led to make, these people you're being led to cut off, and places you're being led to move forward from. It's increasing your precognition, your psychic abilities, your future vision, your ability to have foresight. Your spiritual gifts are increasing. And this is represented by the number 13, which represents the divine feminine, the high priestess, the intuitive one. So man, woman, or child, this is you tapping into your feminine energy more. Tapping into your spiritual gifts and your connection with the Most High, your connection with the ancestors and spirit guides. How dope is it that some romantic, emotionally fulfilling situation would bring you closer to God? So, I know this message found y'all well. And if it didn't find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. And if it didn't leave you well, you might need to go to the doctor. Something might be wrong. You might need you some antidepressants or something, because something might be seriously wrong. If this didn't give you some hope or some joy, it may not have resonated in some way. But if this ain't your situation, be happy for somebody whose it is. Even if you don't know them, send love and light out to the people who actually resonate with this message and have this type of energy coming forth from them, because that is how you're going to manifest it in your gratitude. That's how you manifest it coming into your life. You know what I'm saying? As a single woman, when I see people in love, happy, connected, that warms my heart. That makes me smile. Even though I ain't, I'm single right now, it still makes me happy to see other people happy. And I know when the time comes, I'm going to have the same thing. Matter of fact, mine might even be a little bit more profound than what they got going on. But who comparing? Anyway, until next time, y'all. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. Honey, I need to find out what the hell happened with that cat, because there was some drama going on. Or maybe I just need to mind my business and go in the house to take my nap. But whatever the case, y'all know how to reach me. And until next time, peace.